about the political. Nicki's using all these young girls to be able to leverage their name because she fell off. Her shit ain't selling the way it used to. TikTok wasn't out when Nicki Minaj was coming up, so her shit was bars, bars, bars. But she had something that you could dance to because she didn't dance. I remember I went to her concert years ago. Let's be true, be told, it's the worst concert I've ever seen, and that's not just because I don't like her. It's because her fucking shit was like all pink Barbie shit. Like nobody cares about that, but little ass.
Hey sippers, welcome back to the Hottest Gossip channel. I was so really happy that I could include that clip of Jason Lee basically giving his, opinion about Nicki Minaj's career and where she stands in the music industry. The reason why I'm making this video is because, of course, if y'all didn't know, Nicki allegedly implied that she's going on a hiatus. She was supposed to drop her Pink Friday Deluxe album today, which she did not. And the bar page, Barbs, they have been posting that, okay, Nicki has begun her hiatus. And I feel very hurt to know that, okay, Nicki is a black woman. She's very successful, but why so many people coming for her career, like saying all these low derogative things about her? Now, Jason Lee, he's a man, he's a male. And I think, though, he's probably not the biggest fan of Nicki Minaj. Like, because you're a man, you're still allowed to protect a woman. Pulling down, dragging down a woman's name like that, going on TV to say, oh, Nicki's the worst rapper of the century. How does that benefit your pockets and you as a human being? And he basically made some comments about her time being up, and other people was commenting on Nicki Minaj's age, and for a female rapper, she's washed up. And let me just tell y'all something about age. Age is just a number, and you can accomplish anything at any given age. And I see someone aging as a blessing. So many people don't make it to Nicki's age. I want to make it to Nicki's age. I want to make it beyond Nicki age. Okay, we all want to. We have families, we have loved ones, and this man Jason Lee is going to be on the internet like dragging Nicki Minaj, putting her down all the time. How would Jason Lee feel if someone were to say, oh, guess what, Hollywood Unlocked is like the most boring music outlet or news outlet? We prefer the Shade Room. Woo! We prefer It's On Site. We prefer Sips Loud TV Net. How would you feel then? But you want to drag a female rapper. You want to knock her down while she's down. Because I feel like Nicki is somewhat sad, of course, but she fights. You give a black woman hell, but we still fight through it. And I think that's what Nicki has been demonstrating in her whole entire career. Jason Lee, I feel like, is working for a lot of corporate people who doesn't like Nicki. They see Nicki as their enemies. And Jason Lee, oh, he's going to pull Nicki Minaj down. He's going to drag her because probably he's getting paid to do it. You'd more look at a woman to say, okay, this woman is dragging Nicki. Okay, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. But a man like Jason Lee, you're so cool with Rihanna, but why aren't you so cool with Nicki? The worst thing is, he's not coming out to say exactly why and what's the problem, what problem he has with Nicki. I just feel like this man is probably so jealous. He wanted to be Nicki's friend, and she basically snubbed him. So he has to live with his ego, his hurt ego, and guilt for the rest of his life, being snubbed by the queen. So he has no chance but to be a hater, probably. Did I say everything right? Did I say everything correct? Because that's what I think. You're talking about her music and, oh, nobody cares, but yet people still buy Nicki's music. You're going to say nobody's buying that ish anymore. How do you know that? How do you know that? Nicki Minaj's album is still rolling over on Billboard. Nicki had the biggest tour for a female rapper because people came out in their pink outfits. The little girls, they still came out in their outfits because he's mentioning, the ones who are so crazy over Nicki is a little girl. Boy, bye. I've been a barb since I was probably 12. I'm 24 and I'm still a barb. Excuse you. And let me tell y'all something. Us barbs, we're so educated. You don't have to go to college to be educated, okay? But We really know how to be independent, and I feel like Nicki has preached so many positivity in her fans life, and she does influence people to go get an education, get a good job, take care of yourself and your family. So she's definitely such an influential person, and I feel like what Jason Lee has said about Nicki, it's not given for a man. How comes you're coming down so hard on a woman? Like, you don't really have people who you love? He doesn't, I don't think he drags anybody like how he drags Nicki. And he invited someone on his show because he does this little podcast thing. And he invited, I don't remember who the person was, but he definitely invited a guest. And I love her because he was listen, and the thing is, Jason Lee brings up Nicki Minaj all the time, even when the show has nothing to do with Nicki. And that's how you know, probably he's obsessed. And the guest was like, I don't like how you be talking about Nicki Minaj. She's a queen. Don't talk about her like that. Imagine. Just imagine. You invite guests on your own show and they have to put you in your place because you're talking bad about someone who they love. Jason Lee, you gotta stop it, okay? Because as far as I know, I don't hear nobody talking about Jason Lee. And about the age, how comes he's allegedly gonna drag someone for their age and Jason Lee's in his 40s? Like, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. You want to say this and that about Nicki Minaj, but why can't you ask Cardi B? What's stopping her? The real answer. Please get the real answer as well. What's stopping her from releasing her album? Cardi B's losing fans. I've never seen anything like this. Cardi B legit has lost fans because they're calling her a fraud. They're calling her a fake because she's lying and postponing allegedly to them. And they switched over from being a Barty gang to a Barb. And that's crazy. I've never seen anything like this. And I just know that's what got under Cardi B's skin. And she started to rant and, oh, she's rich and she has money and she's going to Tiffany's tomorrow. Girl, don't nobody care about you being rich. They just wanted to know where's the album. So people thought that Cardi B is getting broke. And she thought she needed to prove to people that she ain't broke by posting a lot of receipts. Oh, she's allegedly getting an $80 million tour. Of course, you're going to mention a tour because you see Nicki on her tour thriving makes you feel like ish. Okay, again, am I saying everything right? Follow me. Not only that, Nicki is very supportive of Jamaica and the Jamaican entertainment industry. And Nicki has always been supporting the Jamaican TikTokers, right? Engaging with them, engaging with music. And all of a sudden, Nicki's talking about Jamaica, posting Jamaican music. Cardi B is doing the same. And I feel like, when is she gonna stop? To some people, I may be wrong, but listen, I really peep a lot of stuff, messy stuff that Cardi B does, okay? And I always give my honest opinion. I want to hear from you guys. Let me see those comments. Like this video, share if you care. Go ahead, click on this notification bell, support my merch store. Okay, babies, follow us on Instagram. Feel free to DM us, SipsLoudTVNet. We're awaiting your DMs, and see you guys some other time. And thank you for sipping with us.